The ongoing drama between Jim Jones and Chrissy Lampkin has taken a frightening turn, and the situation is more serious than we could have anticipated. This isn't just about trivial arguments or minor disagreements over household tasks. This is a conflict that has the potential to change everything. It's the kind of altercation that necessitates police involvement, loud enough for neighbors to call for assistance, and chaotic enough to dominate conversations. Jim Jones, known for showcasing his extravagant lifestyle and shying away from commitment, now finds himself at the center of a scandal that could jeopardize everything he has. Get ready for some shocking developments. Hello everyone, welcome to Celebrity Cookies. Please don't forget to subscribe and comment your thoughts about the video. I hope to see you in our next cookies. Jim and Chrissy have been in a relationship for over 10 years, and we've witnessed their ups and downs on reality television, experiencing a continuous cycle of drama. However, this time it seems like they may have reached a breaking point. Reports indicate that police were summoned to their residence, leading to Jim's arrest following an alleged violent confrontation with Chrissy. Yes, you read that correctly. Jim Jones, who has cultivated a tough guy persona, is now facing serious legal trouble. So, what could have gone so wrong this time? Let's delve into the details. Sources close to the couple reveal that tensions had been building for several days. Initially, it appeared to be just another typical disagreement that would eventually blow over. But this time, things escalated rapidly. Neighbors reported hearing shouting, glass shattering, and doors slamming. It was more than just a loud quarrel, it was a chaotic scene. Eyewitnesses claimed that Chrissy threw objects at Jim, and he did not back down. The situation spiraled out of control, prompting police intervention. When officers arrived, Chrissy appeared visibly distressed, while Jim was angry and uncooperative. Let's be honest, this isn't Jim's first encounter with the law. He has faced legal issues in the past, but this incident could be the most serious yet. So what triggered this explosive confrontation? Friends of Chrissy have suggested that she has been the one keeping their relationship afloat. While Jim indulges in a flashy lifestyle filled with designer clothes and extravagant spending, Chrissy has been managing the bills, maintaining the household, and ensuring their life remains stable. According to reports, Chrissy finally reached her breaking point. The argument reportedly began when she confronted Jim about his irresponsible financial habits, calling him out for his reckless spending. This wasn't their first dispute over his financial choices, but it was certainly the most intense. Despite the tension, the situation has escalated into something far more serious this time. According to the police report, when officers arrived, they discovered evidence of a physical confrontation. It's important to note that Chrissy hasn't pressed any formal charges, but in cases of domestic violence, the victim isn't always required to do so for the police to take action. If the authorities believe there is sufficient evidence, they can proceed with the case, which is exactly what is happening now. Additionally, reports indicate that the police found signs of physical injury, which is very alarming. There are rumors that there may be surveillance footage from inside their home that could capture the entire incident. If this is confirmed, Jim could face serious repercussions. For now, he remains in jail, grappling with how his life has shifted from luxury to facing felony charges. What does this mean for Chrissy? After years of supporting Jim, dealing with his issues, and watching him evade commitment, could this be the moment she finally decides to leave? Is she ready to walk away for good? Many believe she should. She has stood by him through thick and thin, but it seems this time the situation may have crossed a line. Initially, Jim was facing a minor domestic dispute charge at the time of his arrest, but things have escalated rapidly. As the police investigation unfolds, it appears that the charges against him could be much more severe than initially anticipated. If the surveillance footage or other evidence emerges, he could be looking at felony charges, which would carry much harsher consequences. Now, let's discuss the impact on his career. Jim's professional life has already suffered, and it's likely to worsen. He has been struggling to maintain relevance in the music industry, and this scandal could lead to him losing everything. His business endeavors outside of music may also be jeopardized, as brands and sponsors typically want to distance themselves from anyone accused of abuse. This scandal could be the final blow to his reputation. To make matters worse, he has lost deals and endorsements, with even real estate projects falling apart due to the fallout. Interestingly, Chrissy has remained unusually silent throughout this entire situation. She hasn't made any public comments or social media posts. Those close to her say she is consulting with lawyers and considering separating her finances from Jim's. This could be her opportunity to break free. After over a decade together, it seems she is ready to move on. In fact, she is reportedly looking at homes in Miami, preparing for a future without Jim. As Jim remains in jail, his reputation continues to deteriorate. Friends and business partners he's known for years are starting to distance themselves, and even 50 Cent has taken to Instagram to mock him following the release of his mugshot. Jim has built a tough guy image over the years, but with the current turn of events, it's evident that those around him are gradually pulling away. Even his closest supporters are remaining quiet, highlighting the seriousness of his situation. For Jim, this is a critical turning point. He must choose whether to take responsibility for his actions or to persist in denying the allegations and contesting the charges. However, with ongoing police investigations and emerging evidence, his chances of escaping significant legal repercussions appear to be dwindling. As for Chrissy, it looks like she's reached her limit. After years of enduring Jim's chaos, irresponsible actions, and his reluctance to commit, she seems to have finally had enough. The pressing question now is whether she will leave him for good or if this is just another phase in their rocky relationship. Will she support him in fighting the charges, or will she decide to move on and start anew without him? One thing is certain, this narrative is far from finished. More developments are on the horizon, and as the investigation progresses, the public will be paying close attention. What will become of Jim's career? Will Chrissy finally walk away? And most importantly, will Jim face the repercussions of his actions, or will he find a way to maintain his reputation? The world is eager to see what unfolds next, and you definitely won't want to miss it. Be sure to subscribe and stay updated, as this drama is just beginning.